Welcome back. Salty Static Podcast number 65. I just fucked up the audio on the first one, so we had a whole thing going with the cigarette, and I blew it.
Yeah. We were making fun of it being fake.
It's not a real cigarette,
tiny.
though.
It's the hot box.
Yeah, hot box, picking up cigarettes and smoking them on the ground that have already been smoked.
Dustin's mom used to make him collect cigarettes from and then she would roll them all together with what was the
Fucking
what the
blunts,
fuck's the rolling
Swisher
paper? Yeah,
Sweets.
Swisher Sweets. Yeah. No,
Yeah, what she would do is she would break them open
not tops. What the fuck's the main
Zigzag.
like
Philly's blunts.
zigzags?
Zigzags.
Is that the one with the dude like
1.5s.
with like the fucking
Yeah, 2 zigzags.
Nostradamus looking dude?
Oh yeah, on the front. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like very.
Yeah.
He has long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom would make me collect these, and then she'd split them open, whatever was left, and pour it into them, and then she'd roll them up and smoke them again.
Yeah.
Drink her vodka with her cereal.
Hot.
She did not
Make
ever
sure you get
do
the
that.
bottle.
Dude,
Send you to
actually-
the liquor store with a note.
It's funny.
Said, make sure I want the plastic bottle.
Dawn's having surgery tomorrow.
What?
As we're making fun of her, but she really never did that. But yeah, she's
Breast
having
augmentation?
No, she's getting bigger titties. No, she has.
I
fake
thought
boobs,
they were
though.
fine. Does she?
Yeah, she has
so
fake
does my
boobs.
mom.
She's
Sorry,
had
Mom.
fake boobs since like the 80s.
So does my mom.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'll show you. Show me pictures of yours.
All
I'll
right, deal.
compare. Oh my god! I hope my
Very
mom
weird.
never listens to this.
Very weird.
But no, she's having
Actually,
like
I make her listen.
she's having kind of a gnarly surgery though. Like they're
Really?
gonna burn part of her heart off.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, like and they're going in through her groin. I wonder if she probably
She's saving the other half for you. The other half's for Dusty.
No, but she's having like palpitations or an unrhythmic heartbeats.
Yeah.
And so they have to go in through here, and they already have the place like figured out, and they're gonna cauterize it, and then I guess it'll kill that part of her heart so that it stops sending glitches, because the heart is like fucking crazy.
Yeah, my sister just had the same exact
really?
thing. She didn't burn it, but they put electric shock. But the same, maybe it's the same. Maybe she just said,
Yeah.
But they ran it from her groin all the way up like an artery or something, right? Like
Right.
a main. Yeah. Damn,
Yeah,
Don.
if you through the femoral artery, probably.
Yeah. Tell her to get the Zoxy.
But I know, dog. Trying to sell them
I got
things
some.
$30
I got
a
some. I
pop.
got some framing to do.
No, but she no, a heart's really weird. I learned this when I was in EMT school. We had to learn some anatomy shit, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And did you know if you cut a part of a heart off of itself, right? It'll still beat.
The part that's cut off.
Just whatever, like every single like cell in your heart is like its only job is to beat.
So it pulsates, yeah.
It pulses no matter what. So if you cut the tip of it off, and it's obviously, well, I guess it doesn't matter because hers is just going crazy. But anyways, yeah, it'll continue to pulse, like flatworms. Did you ever hear about flatworms?
No, but you break a lizard's tail off.
Well, no. If you take a flatworm and you cut its head down the middle, it'll grow 2 heads.
Oh, okay.
If you cut its tail, it'll grow 2 tails. I think if you cut it in half, it'll
be
become 2 fucking worms.
Wow, that's wild.
So the heart is kind of like that, with pulsing and like beating, basically.
Damn, that's crazy.
So weird.
So half of it's just pulsating at a irregular rate, so they're gonna get rid of that half.
Yeah, because
and-
it's throwing the rest of it off.
Damn. Has she always had it? Is it one of those things?
My grandma had it.
Yeah.
So I think it's like, my heart doesn't beat normal, but I'm not going to the fucking doctor right now. I don't have insurance, and I like.
Well, if your blood-
I like not knowing that I'm going to die. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't really want to know right now. But if I like stop, like if I'm running, I'm like, and I'm done with like the morning runs and shit, I'll stop and I'll like listen to my heart, and it'll be like boom, 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 boom. But every like 5th beat, it'll be like boom, 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 boom,
Really?
boom, 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 boom. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's
it's super
wild,
weird. Like it stops, and I'm like, why did you stop? Is it gonna hurt soon? Is this a heart attack? And then it starts going again.
Damn,
So it's
that's
probably
crazy.
not good.
No, but I think
But-
it is common. I think irregular heartbeats are.
It happens
are
with
palpitations.
alcoholism, I think. Probably.
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
could
think
see
so.
that. Everything like smoking probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, smoking just clogs your arteries, I think.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, it's
yeah, that's what we were talking about. Cigarettes in the freezer.
yeah. Jimmy's mom used to keep cigs in the freezer.
No, my neighbor's mom.
Really?
Yeah, which I always thought was funny, and I don't know. I thought it was a thing.
Keeps them fresh.
Keeps them fresh. Yeah, you go to the Indian reservation and you get your smokes tax free. Serious, this is what we used to do. And I feel like we'd round up money from all the neighbors that smoked, and go to the Seminole where the casino is now. But it wasn't a casino. It was just like it was just like
Totem poles.
Yeah, and some fucking out of shape dude wrestling alligators, and then a drive. I can't remember. I don't think it was through, but a drive up, like remember a farm stores where you drive through the side. Yeah, so like a drive up thing, and it would just be all smokes, and you just tell them what you want, but you buy cartons because you don't pay the taxes.
Because they don't pay.
Don't pay the taxes so much. Yeah, so you get like cartons of smokes.
Damn.
And
I mean, it's the least we can do.
Yeah, but,
you know, for the history that we've had with. But that's so weird.
Yeah,
like,
it's weird that when we don't have to pay the tax, like they should tax us. I don't know. Whatever, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was kind of like the duty free. You don't have to pay tax, do you?
I don't understand duty free.
Right? Is that how duty free works?
I don't get it.
Yeah, in the airport, right?
I don't understand how it works. You buy a bottle of liquor there, and it's still expensive, and you're just allowed to bring it on the plane then?
And it says don't open it, but then you pour it in your free Coke anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get smashed on there. You know, you can also bring minis. This is a pro-alcoholic secret.
Okay.
You're allowed to bring mini bottles because they're under 3 ounces. 3 ounces or 4, whatever the
planes?
Yeah, you know, liquid you can only bring so much. Well, but the airplane bottles from the liquor store, they're under that, like 3 ounces, so you can bring them.
Oh.
And so
like the same ones they have on the cart on the plane.
Right, but you just bring your own that you bring.
And they can't say
they can't say shit because they're individually packaged and they're all under 3 ounces.
So what if you have 10 of them? Then you
doesn't
have 30
matter.
ounces.
No, yeah. Dowd, we flew to New Orleans for my birthday a couple years ago, and Dowd brought a bunch of them. We were just fucking smashing them on the plane.
Damn.
And yeah, it's pretty sick. It's funny, like all that airport stuff is weird, right? Like you can't bring over, I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 ounces of liquid in one thing, but you can bring 75 3-ounce bottles.
Right.
It's like, I could fucking put it all in separate ones and pour it together. I don't know what they're worried about with the liquid. Do you?
I have no idea.
It's how you blow stuff up, maybe, you know?
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
if you can bring 20.
My friend's a pilot. We can call him.
Call him.
Call him. Do it. I mean, we could call him.
Oh, yeah, your neighbor, right? Your old neighbor?
There's a plane that just was leaving, let's say New York. I just read it. They were just got to altitude. Some dude refused, on the way to London, dude refused to put a mask on. They turned around and landed right back in the airport they just took off on.
Well, that's because that's probably London's, like England was probably like, nope.
Yeah.
You know, I guess.
If you're the pilot of that plane and like the head fucking whatever service lady or service person what flight attendant is like, hey, captain, this guy won't put his mask on. Like, then would you go? You go, do you like bing on your, this is your captain?
We've got a code 22.
We're going to need you to go ahead and put your mask on. If you don't, we're going to go ahead and turn this plane around.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Like, and then you're like,
well, what?
Nope, ain't wearing one.
He made it all the way through security. It's just people are fucking stupid.
That's just really dumb.
Don't get on the plane then.
It's freedom.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You're going to another country, buddy.
Right.
You got to do what they say. You got to. I mean, and who gives a fuck? It sucks. Yeah, no one wants to wear the stupid mask. The things hurt your ears. It's hot. Your face is hot.
Yep.
But just put it on, and then when you take off, just pretend to eat and drink your water slowly.
Yeah. Or I don't know, anything on a plane where people don't cooperate. Like
So
if short of you, like of it being like a this might sound like racist, but like towards like an Indian person, what am I trying to say here? Like a Pakistani or someone that looks like they're from Iraq going, you know, holding you and saying, you have to do this. Fucking we're taking, you know, like if it's short of that, like do whatever the fuck the flight attendants say. What's the big deal? You're 30,000 feet above ground.
Yeah.
They've done this before. They've done it probably more than you. Just fucking do what they say. Don't use your Wi-Fi. Turn your phone off. You want to know, I think
your Wi-Fi doesn't work. I tried.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I turn it on too. But you want to know why I heard that they tell you to turn your phone off during landing and takeoff? because those are the two most like vulnerable times for a plane. Like a plane is made to be in the air.
Right.
Like once it's in the air, you're good. Like that's your best place you can be. But like the friction and like the gnarliness of taking off and landing is like your best chance of crashing. I guess.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. I'm flying somewhere in like a week.
Is it?
But like so they don't want you to video it in case it happens.
Is that it, or is it?
No, you can keep your phone. They say turn off laptops and bigger because they don't want them flying around. I think.
Oh, maybe
Like
that.
you fucking, then your laptop hits
Somebody
some
told me that
fucking
that's what it
grandma
was
in the
for.
head.
God damn it.
They're delaying this 5G rollout. Or
Oh yeah, I've heard
Well,
about
5G
this.
sucks anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
But
I
supposedly
know.
it's go ahead.
Because it's supposed to. They're worried about it affecting the landing and takeoff computer systems, and they don't know how that's going to affect it. So maybe that's tied into why they tell you to turn your phone off.
Yeah, but they were telling you to do that before 5G.
Yeah.
Forever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
just
never
another.
turn mine off. I'm an outlaw.
I never turn it off. I always turn. I mean, that laptop or tablet I put away. I think it's just so you don't have a bunch of shit sprawled out in case like.
I think in case like there's a
like,
big jerk because a fucking
shit's
phone
flying
could
or-
turn into a fucking
missile.
missile. Yes,
Missile.
exactly. A
Yeah.
missile, a deadly projectile.
Yeah, exactly. Then you hit someone in the back of the head, then they get mad, they get up.
Yep.
Next thing you know, there's a fight on the plane.
Yep, exactly. Full blown fisticuffs.
Yeah. I've never seen a fight on a plane.
Me
I'm not really opposed.
No. I mean, as long as nobody's trying to open the goddamn door, you know. If you just want to fucking
Open this fucking door.
If you want to punch somebody a bunch, I don't. Yeah.
I don't think you can open those doors. I think there's a button or something.
Like only in the cockpit.
Like when they hit the boom and the then maybe you can open the door, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be like
the oh shit button.
or when the motors stop because someone I mean, dude, somebody could be bink and like whew, you're gone, you know?
Yeah, it's like an insane vacuum from what movies show
Yeah,
us.
What's Pastor 57 with Wesley Snipes? Yeah,
Snakes on a plane.
always bet on black.
What was the guy with the airplane? The old school movie Airplane.
Airplane, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is you could never make any of that bullshit today.
Oh yeah, it's
Like
very.
Airplane is I keep looking at Ryan, but I think I need to get a fancy microphone like you.
I know, you need to step
Dustin's
your
got a
game up.
new one. This one just too high. It sits too high.
Yeah, it's all Morrissey'd out.
Yeah. You
I know,
should hold it like this. When I talk. It sounds way better.
It does. Hold it like that from now on.
All right.
My mom
So,
got me a new
speaking
microphone.
of,
for my,
what?
fuck you. Leave my mother out of this. She's a saint.
You said she's getting surgery.
Yeah.
I'm worried.
No, she got me this thing for Christmas, for Crimbus. This microphone.
It's nice. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is nice. And then Jimmy got me this before. And then look, this is what I made Jimmy. Where's that thing at? Where's the half pipe I made
Brian
you?
put it up there.
Oh, well, it's not a good place for it.
I
I made
know.
Jimmy a half pipe out of a pair of Nike shoes that I got. I thought he would like it because Jimmy is a skateboarder. And
There's some holes in the ramp.
yeah, that's you got to be able to clear that, you know.
yeah,
like-
it's like a roll in.
light.
yep, there you go. Look,
Sick.
and there's skateboard.
Oh,
on
there's
there
an
for
old
ya.
school skateboard.
Look at that.
This thing's
See,
sick. What's this?
that was part of my
Your
microphone thing. But see, cool, right?
It's pretty good.
Mini ramp for Jimmy.
It's sponsored Nike. Yeah.
Yep, Nike sponsored. Nigel Houston. He's gonna be on the episode next week. Oh yeah, it'll fit there. Yeah,
Sick.
it's gonna fall
Sorta,
during
kinda.
the middle of the fucking thing.
Turn the recorder off.
You can't see it.
So,
anyways,
man, we haven't
whatever.
done one of these in forever.
Forever. I have a bunch of
It's
shit.
been a month. Literally, I think. What's today?
It's been
The
we're
20th.
almost right
So
at a
it's
month.
3 days past a month. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're back on track.
Yeah, we're just,
People are hitting me up all the time.
yeah, fucking
They're like,
nobody has
"Shit,
asked
dude."
me yet about what
No.
we're gonna do. It's only us.
Oh, I think maybe a couple people, not asked if we have just I don't know. Someone was, we got Donnie wants to. He's the best guest. We should just have him on every time.
Yeah, I'm good with
It's
that.
nonstop stories.
I know.
He wants to make prison food, so
Dude, a prison food one sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So really quick too, this is random, but Adam, the dude I work with, he said he'd do one tomorrow. If we want to do one tomorrow,
I'd probably do another one tomorrow.
we should do another one tomorrow. Adam's funny as fuck, and he'll drink like excuse me, he drinks gin. Like
I'll drink
fancy
gin?
schmancy
Like Hendrix
gin.
or something?
No, like
Well, Hendrix is
shit.
Hendrix
I
is
can't
good.
even say.
I got some Hendrix at the house.
Hendrix is great. It's Hendrix is like good. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like
I'm not a gin drinker. I got 2 bottles of it at home.
Hendrix is pretty good. It's not crazy expensive or anything, but like if I'm gonna get, it's better than like whatever the norm, like Beefeater or whatever, that sort of stuff. But Hendrix, I'll drink gin. Is he gonna bring gin tomorrow?
Yeah, so let's call him right now.
Okay.
Real quick.
What time are we thinking?
7?
You could probably do 7.
All right, ready?
Tomorrow Friday?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah,
Let's
okay,
do it.
okay.
Yo.
Hey, I got you on the podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Say hi to Jimmy.
Let's go.
Hey, how's it
What up,
going?
Jimmy?
What's up?
What's happening?
Hey, so you're down to do tomorrow, right?
Yeah?
All right. You want to drink gin?
No, I'm not. I'm not really a gin guy.
I thought that's what you drank.
Dude, Dustin just hyping it up that
Yeah.
you're the fucking gin expert. He's
What do
like,
you-
oh, he just drinks
Scotch,
gin,
dude.
bro.
Oh,
Scotch.
scotch.
Scotch is way better.
Yeah, all right, deal. So, but
Yeah.
what's the stuff called that you drink that's so fancy schmancy that I can't ever say?
It's not fancy. The Boonahaven?
Boonahaven.
Wanna haven? Okay.
Hard
So-
pass on gin.
So bring some of that
Scotch.
tomorrow, would you?
Yeah.
15 year, preferably at least.
I'll definitely bring to get up. But we'll get on the way. What time you guys want to do this?
Like 7?
Yeah, what works for you?
Okay.
I was thinking we could do
No,
it.
that's fine. That's fine. No, that's fine.
All right, perfect.
Cool.
Yeah,
Are we gonna smoke
cool.
cigars too?
Yeah, we got cigars. You want to smoke cigars?
I'll smoke something else.
Oh yeah. Smoke
No,
that tweed.
use the cigar wrapper.
Yeah, exactly. We were talking about this earlier. All right, cool. I just wanted to call you real quick and double check while we were literally doing the podcast.
Nice. All
All
right,
right.
man. It's on.
All right, dude. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, brother.
See ya.
See
Cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, so all right, so how was everyone's holidays? I haven't, dude, there's so much.
I got COVID.
Again,
Yeah, I got COVID times 2.
we got the Omni.
Yeah, I got Omicron, and I got it on New Year's Eve. Like literally, it was my worst night. So what was it? Friday night was New Year's Eve. So I felt it Wednesday, a little bit. Thursday, I felt like I was kind of sick. Friday, I was like, oh, dude, I had to take a Alka-Seltzer Plus to go to sleep, you know. And then I woke up on Saturday when we were supposed to do the podcast, and I was like, I think I'm kind of sick. And you were like, I got to go to Texas on Monday. Let's just push it. And then I was like sick all day, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that was before I went to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So,
Yeah, dude, fuck Rogan Studio, sick.
oh, fuck you.
Fucking badass, dude. Shit's nice.
He didn't let you in.
I know. Maybe sit outside.
But yeah, so that was the thing I was going to tell you about. So then that was New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And then the next weekend, I come home and I want to eat a steak, right?
I would have got some elk.
I got some steak and I got some steak in the fridge and I fry it up. Well, not fry it up. I grill it up and
God,
Pat,
turn this down.
but it was like a thin steak, like really thin, you know, like an Aldi's steak. Normally they have good steaks, but this one was really
I've
thin.
never shopped at Aldi.
And I
Me
overcooked
neither.
it.
It's German.
Oh, it's good, dude. It's so fucking cheap. Like it's, you know how people are like, oh, Winn-Dixie and Publix. And you're like, okay, cool. I'll go to Publix. You get 3 bags of groceries and it's like $70. And then you go to Winn-Dixie and you get 3 bags and it's $63. And you're like, I don't know if it's really worth it. I know where everything is at Publix. $73 worth of groceries at Publix is $15, $20 at fucking Aldi's. Dead serious. Like it's hard to
It's all
spend
fake,
$100.
right? It's all generic, isn't
Well,
it?
it's not fake. It's real. Like,
Hey, bro,
it's
those
as-
they're beers that look like Blue Moon and shit.
yeah,
are off
I
the
love those.
Have you
dude.
seen? We joked about it on one.
Favorite?
They've got all these
The
generics.
Aldi Blue Moon brand?
Yeah,
It looks just
but
like
it's
Blue
called
Moon.
like Whitewater.
Whitewater, yeah.
Is it good?
It's it tastes just like
Tastes
Blue
like,
Moon.
yeah, you put some fucking coriander in it or whatever. That's what's in Blue Moon, right? Like,
Get it? Got him.
good.
Yeah, I got
Oh, I thought it went into my drink.
that. I got that too.
But yeah, did you on
Yeah.
slow mo? But anyways, this is serious. So I got a steak, made it, blah, 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 and I overcooked it. And I knew I did. I was like, I'm only going to cook it for a minute on each side.
Hot.
Literally. Because I've never cooked a steak that thin. I didn't know what to fucking do. And I literally did the thing. And I like using the fucking meat thermometer. Like, I don't want to cut into it and lose all the juices. Like, I use the meat thermometer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a thin piece of steak?
Huh? Well, I mean, it wasn't that thin. It was like that. I just wanted to make sure that it was good and it wasn't raw in the middle. Yeah. And I cooked it for a minute on each side. And I was like, I don't know if this thing's cooked all the way.
You let it sit out first? You got to let it get room temperature.
Yeah, I think so. For a little bit. But anyways, I was so hungry and angry.
Noted.
Because I was starving and I knew that I overcooked it. So I was angry. And I cut into it. And cut like a big fucking, like it was like the length of it. Like, or not the length, like the width of it. You know what I mean? It was like the size of my fucking finger.
Just a big ass chunk of steak.
Big ass piece of overcooked steak. And I fucking put it in my mouth. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, God damn it. It's so chewy. I seasoned it really good, but I'm like so mad that it was, and I'm chewing and chewing and chewing. I'm like, this stupid piece of fucking steak. And I just go, fuck this. I'm just going to swallow it. So I just go, and I was like, oh, it's still here. And I was like, trying to swallow it down. I'm like, why is it not? It's not. I had never felt this before. Like I've swallowed a big piece of steak and like felt it slowly go down my esophagus, because it was really big. I'm like, wow, keep going, buddy.
Oh, where it like hurts?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I've done
when
that.
You swallow air and it like.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've done that. This was not that. It was too low to like cough up, but it was too high to like puke up. Like I was trying to puke. I was like, and I couldn't. And I was like, oh, and I remember being like, ugh, ugh, like making these crazy fucking noises. And like, it was just foam coming out of my mouth and like saliva.
Just like the videos you were watching a few minutes before.
And I was like, ugh, and I was like, oh, and I was like, do I even have my airway? And I went to go breathe in. And I was like, I kind of do, but it's definitely partially obstructed. Like it's not a full airway. And I was like, so I got a little bit of air out of that, which bought me a little more time. And then I went, fuck this. And I was just like just trying to puke as hard as I could, like over this. And then right after that, I went to go breathe in and I went, and there was no airway. It was completely obstructed. Oh. And I was like afraid to tell Patty, like I wouldn't go like this. I was like embarrassed that I was choking, I think. And I didn't want to admit to myself or her that I was actually choking on meat and I couldn't breathe. And it was like, I was like thinking of all these things and I'm like, okay, the landlords that are right here, I'm like, they're not going to do anything. You know what I mean? Like they won't know what to do. And I'm like, Tara, I'm like, she's too far away.
Dude, I got the fucking thorn out of here too. You should have called.
Well, no. And I literally was like, I felt like I was 100 feet underwater. And the only place to get to air was up there. And there was no fucking way I was going to get there before I blacked out.
Right.
Like there was nowhere to go. You know what I mean? And like Patty weighs 100 well, I won't say how much she weighs, but she's half of what I weigh. There's no way in hell she could have and she doesn't know how to do the Heimlich. Like she has an idea, but I was like, I would rather not waste time in letting her try, but just like, I don't think she's enough person to fucking give me a good enough jolt
to get under your ribs,
and we'll just be wasting time then. And I don't want. And I was like, "Fuck!" And so like, she's like, "Come outside," and she's like, "Go outside." And she's like, fucking hitting me on the back as hard as she can, and I'm like, "Fuck!" And I remember being like, I don't have much more time. Like this is
you could feel the like the dizziness.
I was like getting kind of dizzy and like
the dark.
It was like dark and like sound was going away. Mm-hmm. Like sound was like faint. Like she was talking kind of, but I couldn't hear anything. And it was like purpley black was creeping in kind of like feeling. And I was like, I'm going to try and hang myself over this fucking, I was outside. So we live on the second story of a little above garage apartment. And there's like a handrail for the stairs. So it's like diagonal. And I was like, I'm going to fucking huck myself over it. And hopefully just being upside down that far will pop it out and hit me in the stomach. And hopefully that'll work. And I remember being like, whew, and like trying to puke. And I fucking stuck that fucking bar into my stomach so hard and like threw myself over it. And I was like, and it popped and something came out. I didn't feel it dislodge at all, but I saw a big chunk come out. And I remember thinking, if that's not all of it, Like as I'm like about to black out, I remember like being like, breathe, see if you got it. And I remember being like, I don't want to, because if I didn't, I'm done. Like I was so afraid to take a breath.
Yeah.
And I'm about to black out. And I was like, but if I didn't get it all, I'm fucked. And I remember being like out of nowhere, like, I mean, this is all happening split second. And I just went, and I took a big breath and I was like, holy shit. And I was like holding onto the fucking railing. And like, she was like saying, she was like, you were insanely shaking. And it was like, my body was like trying to get homeostasis.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, the weirdest, and it was the scariest thing that's like ever fucking happened to me. Who knows how many times we've come close to dying that we don't know about. That was the closest I've ever come to dying and knew about it the whole fucking time. And it was so weird because I had this feeling when right before I hooked myself over the thing, the rail, and like self-Heimlicked, I remember thinking like, it was weird. It was almost calming and I had like accepted it. And it was like in my head, I didn't think it because I didn't have time to think, but I felt this feeling of like, oh my God, this is how it happens. Like, holy shit.
Oh, choking on something?
Yeah, like of all the things I've been afraid of in my life, you know, sharks, cancer, wrecks, you know what I mean? Like, excuse me, I'm going to choke to death. And what's crazy is like,
because you didn't want to chew.
Yeah. Well, and it's so funny because I remember thinking like, I was okay with it. Like, I remember it was like very like, kind of dry humor, you know, a little bit of humor to it. Because I remember being like, man, this sucks. But like, this was something I never thought of. And I almost appreciate it being something that I never thought of.
Yeah.
You know, like, but then I was pissed that it was something so stupid after I got it out. And I was sitting there and like coming back and I was like, God, could you imagine if that's how you died? You choked on a piece of steak. Like, imagine if like you got a call the next day from somebody saying, hey, Dustin died last night. And you'd be like, what? How? He choked on a piece of steak.
Yeah, it'd be wild.
What? No, there's no fucking way, right? Like,
yeah.
You're kidding. And it's funny because
it's like horrible. It's like horrible. It's not a bad way to go.
Well, no, it's a jip though. Like that's such. I don't know.
I know what you're saying.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah,
It would be a really, really shitty way to die. In that, it would be a shitty way to die for everyone else to think of you.
Yeah. It
would be shitty for them, but for you, like I feel like I was right fucking there, and it was like.
Well, I'm sure you were. How long do you think it was really? Like a minute?
No, probably
more.
Maybe a minute.
Because when you start panicking, the oxygen goes.
From the time I fucking got that last little half obstructed breath, from that point, it was probably 45 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a minute. It seemed like an eternity, but like in all reality, like I'm trying to puke. I'm not just letting air out. Like I'm like gut fucking wrenchingly pushing air out, trying to throw up. Like
the air's going out, but it's just not, because when you go back in, it's plugging. It's like a one-way valve or something.
I don't know. I think it was just like completely. It was just weird, dude. Nothing was really coming out.
No, maybe
that's a
if
good
you would have
point.
breathed. I know it's the same passageway, but what if you would have tried to but breathe slowly through your nose?
No, it was
without making your esophagus. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it would have worked. It was like plugged.
I'll take that.
It was like fucking plugged. Like
that's so scary.
And what was really weird is I think the reason I lasted so long is air wasn't coming out, because when I was going, whoa, nothing was coming out. It was just making a weird noise, kind of, and it was just like pink saliva. Like foam coming out of my mouth.
Weird. That's weird. Like,
because it was juice from the steak.
Oh, okay.
But it was so lodged that it was
so it
like.
must not have been that dry.
Yeah, exactly.
What if it was gray saliva because the steak was way overcooked?
But yeah, it was weird. Anyways, it was super heavy, and I went. It's weird. I drank beer. I drank like fucking 9 beers after that.
Oh yeah, just to get the adrenaline.
But I
down.
wasn't even trying to be, I need a beer. I need to calm down. I was just like, it felt good on my throat because my throat was really fucking hoarse from making all that crazy noise and doing all that shit. And I was like, all right, let's just have another beer. It's fine. Just drink another beer. And it was weird because for the next 2 nights, I got drunk, like for 2 more days.
Oh yeah, hung out with you the next day.
Yeah,
Saturday.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was like drunk.
We were partying,
and I just remember being like, I don't know, just really. I had like PTSD from it. Like,
yeah, it's
I
scary.
literally did. Like, I woke up the next 2 nights when I wasn't drunk, because I basically would be drunk when I went to sleep, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night, 3, 4 a.m., and I wouldn't be drunk anymore, and I'd go take a piss, and then go lay back down, and then all I could think about was that moment the whole time.
That's
all I
spooky,
could, and I was
dude.
like, I can't go to sleep. Can't go back to sleep. It's like weird. So, anyways, yeah. So I almost fucking died.
Fuck, I feel like having a beer just to cheers it with you right now. Falling off the wagon.
A couple more days, right, boy?
Yeah. You got what? 10 more days?
Long days.
11.
27. Isn't there 27 days in? How many days?
31, motherfuckers.
Hey,
My
February.
birthday.
February.
You're thinking
Right,
February.
well, yeah.
What have you Ryan? So Ryan hadn't been drinking January. Have you lost weight? Do you think or anything?
8 pounds.
Really?
No
Holy
shit.
shit.
Because once you start boozing that way, but then your hangover appetites and all the bullshit goes away, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I took last week off, just a week, and started like getting back into
It's a
everything.
big difference.
And I felt it in a week, so I can't imagine a month.
It's not easy though.
No, it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't suck, but it gets. You know what it is? It's when you're. Or for me, it's like when I'm if I go somewhere and I'm out in a group.
Yeah.
That's because it's fine for like an hour, and then you're bored.
Yeah.
And then when everyone gets real drunk, you're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
That's how I usually am. Like, I
It
don't know.
saves money too, because you know that when you go out to the bars, you just have like 2 or 3 beers, and you do that, 4 or 5
$80,
Yeah.
$100, no,
Yeah.
no, like that,
Yeah,
you know?
count those 5-10 times in a month. And you're,
Well, it's crazy. If you go out to dinner and don't drink, like you just get food, it's not expensive.
No.
It's not.
Yeah, it goes half
It's
price.
literally half. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can go and get fucking, like, you can go to Salt Rock Grill, right, and get a fucking $32 or $35 meal or whatever, and not drink. You and whoever you're with, and it's like $70.
Yeah.
That's it. You drank waters, you're good, or Cokes even.
Yeah.
If you guys both get 2 drinks each, it's over $100.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, drinks, you get a good cocktail or something, it's like $15,
Right.
$14. So yeah, you drink 2 of
And
them. A
who's gonna
bottle
get
of
one?
wine's at least $50,
Mm-hmm. Anyways,
But whatever.
I'm on a home stretch. I don't
Yeah.
mind. I'm fine now.
once you get past the first
Week.
2 week, to me it's 2 weekends.
2 weeks, yeah.
You're
The
right.
first
2
weekend
weekends,
sucks. You're like, fuck, I should just go. Who cares? But then the second weekend, you're like, that's the hardest one because you're like, I'm kind of pot committed, but I could fucking go drink right now and give a fuck. If you get past that one, by the third weekend, you're like, no. I just am not drinking this month.
Yeah.
I've already done it. Like, I've already done it for this long. And that's when you get that, like, I'm getting shit. I'm productive.
Yeah.
Like, you lose the fog by the third week to where
Mm-hmm.
you're like, I'm not really psyched about getting back on the fog. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, back into the fog.
Yeah. Michelle last night, she's like, "Do we really have to wait till the end of the month?" I'm like, "Yeah, we do."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you don't have to, but I am.
But you are, yeah. No, it's good. It's a good,
It'll probably be the first New Year's resolution that I've ever stuck to.
Damn.
really. Yeah, I never really make them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just made a realistic one.
Yeah, that's a good though. It's a good,
Yeah.
healthy little kick. I've never really make them. I don't think.
I feel like
I've taken months off. I've been like, all right, I'm just gonna chill for this month.
Yeah.
And I think using a month just makes it easy because the days are there to count.
Yeah.
It's like I've taken, but it's usually like a March or August. I'll just
Well, the last quarter of the year is always a boozing quarter.
Yeah.
brutal, dude.
October, yeah.
Well, that's why I
Halloween, all
don't
the
do.
Halloween
That's why I
parties.
do sober October, because to me, nothing besides Jimmy's birthday on the 15th happens in October, like at all. Besides
It's the
Halloween,
23rd,
and
but-
you go.
Yeah.
It's the
Halloween.
23rd.
Yeah,
I thought it was the
Halloween.
15th.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
it's all right.
Damn it. But yeah, to me, October is perfect because you're about to start a shitstorm in November.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like weather gets super cold. Weather cools off. It's fucking literally Thanksgiving week. Nobody works for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you think about
From
now,
Christmas
like,
to
I
Thanksgiving
work.
to Christmas, no one does shit.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, I went to Nashville too with James and Ricky Bobby, and that was a good portion of the reason why I had to slow down in January.
You guys went big.
Yeah, They went. I mean, I
Drank.
drank. But,
Yeah.
I mean, we all did pretty good.
Yeah.
Nashville's cool. I went to Nashville for
Oh, you were
Christmas.
just there, right? Yeah.
It's a lot of fun there.
Yeah, it was. It's like the new LA.
$9 a fucking beer though.
Was it?
Austin's kind of like that
Yeah.
too.
I don't know that. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Austin's
I was just
super-
there. It's even like from when I was there 4 years ago to now. It's like, well, the tech companies are there now. They're not all, but there's a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where like Tesla is, and I don't know. It's just they're just gonna fuck it and turn it into LA.
Shit, downtown St. Pete's gonna be like that soon.
Downtown St. Pete's gonna be mini Miami, like Brickell. I don't know if you have Brickell area, in
Oh
Miami,
yeah,
but
I've
like
been to Brickell before.
it's just it sucks,
I'm working at this
but
place.
fuck it, that just happens.
One of my new projects right next door is the office for that new 46-story condo that's going on down there. Have you? It's a green space. It's a block that has it's just grass right now. They actually
Oh, that was the old bum garage.
yeah. We used to climb it to watch
Yeah,
shows.
yep,
The bank.
and skate it and stuff. Yeah.
46 stories.
Well, did you know
What
it's
the
40? It's
fuck?
actually 45 stories. But did you know that it's a superstition?
13th floor.
13th floor.
They don't have one.
They don't.
Yeah, lots of it's common. You didn't know that?
That's
no idea.
really fucking weird.
Yeah, I had
though.
no idea. What is the reason behind that?
Just an old superstition. I don't know. You have to
But
look it up.
It's kind of ridiculous that in this day and age, an old superstition like that is still being. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like everything else
like-
has changed.
Like, you know how much that fucking building cost?
It's
a
still
45-story building costs probably.
close to $1 billion.
I was gonna say $200 million.
They
More than that.
start at $1 million per unit.
Yeah,
Starting.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about like the cost of the building, though.
probably
I would imagine
half $1 billion.
I bet it's up.
250
With the
million.
land and
Yeah.
everything.
Somebody said it was one of the largest buildings on the west coast of Florida. I don't know how true that is.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know. Actually,
There's no large buildings on the west coast of Florida though, because it's a bunch of old people.
No what?
The largest building on the west coast of Florida. He says it might be one of the biggest ones.
But
But there's just not a lot of big buildings over here.
no, we
'cause it's
probably have
full
the
old
biggest.
people.
St. Pete probably
Yeah.
has the big. Probably has bigger ones than Fort Myers and Naples.
What about Tampa? And they got some pretty big buildings.
Yeah,
over there.
Tampa might have bigger ones than us actually.
46. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know it's I don't know. St. Pete's crazy. It's just
It's nuts down there.
Oh.
I've worked down there for now the past 6 months, almost a year, and it's crazy to see what's going on down there every day.
I've heard
Yeah.
terrible things.
Well, I heard this.
What do you got?
I heard okay, so I was talking to this guy that's a firefighter, and he used to be at the one right downtown on like 9th.
Station 1?
Is that it? Right by the interstate there by 375. He said they're gonna. He said that they're talking about leveling it, putting high rises up, and then putting a fire station underneath because the property value is so insane.
Wow.
He said that at a meeting. He said, I don't know. And then he also said they're talking about doing away with 375, so there's more
Room for places to.
access
Yeah.
from North and South St. Pete.
Yep.
And then also, I know the property where the Trop is like the most expensive, one of the most expensive properties in the country right now.
So that's gone, right? That's going to be
It's
fucking.
gonna be gone, dude.
Well, now, did you hear they're not doing that split? They made the announcement today that they're not going to allow the Rays to go to Montreal and back. It's a big deal. They made the announcement today. They're supposed to be going, half the season there and half the season here.
Fuck, who gives?
Yeah,
It's
I know.
crazy,
Just
dude.
go.
Sports
I
are
don't fucking
just,
care.
No one cares.
Like,
Florida
I don't- and
doesn't
here's the
need
deal.
sports. It's too good of a. It's
Yeah.
not. It's a
We have
terrible
more-
state.
Yeah.
Stay away.
We have more things going
Well,
for us here
Don't come here.
than fucking.
That's why no one gives
Yeah.
a fuck. The teams are good now.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah, no, it's
but
great.
We got the
I don't ever
best
go.
teams in the country.
Yeah, you want to go sit in a hot ass football stadium,
I think
sweating with a bunch of idiots, or you want to go to the beach where there's babes and partying and.
I like
you know?
football. I think football is cool, and I don't really follow it either. I'm not like a sport, But excuse me. But I think football is exciting.
That
It's
mic
fast
works.
paced.
That mic is great.
I know. It's fast paced. It's cool. There's a lot of action, you know, like, I don't know. I like football, but baseball is the most antiquated fucking sport. Like,
Yeah,
it's
pretty boring.
really slow. And
Golf
I got
is
into it a
slow,
little
though,
bit.
dude,
Yeah.
but it's fun. I like golf.
I know, but it's so funny. I'd rather watch golf than
Me too.
baseball. For sure. And I think a lot of people would. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe they need. If
I'm
they
the wrong
shorted-
person
I
to
think
ask.
they shorted
I don't
like
give a
6
shit about
innings.
sports.
9 innings. You know, the 7th inning stretch should be the end of the game.
Yeah.
Right.
I never watch. I don't know. Yeah, I don't care about. I don't care about sports.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that how rad would it be if they put, and they never will because it's too fucking expensive, but how cool would it be if they put a wave pool where the Trop is right now?
Oh yeah, that would never happen.
God,
It's
that would be
just
so
billions
cool.
of dollars.
So
like,
that's
hundreds of
another
millions of
thing that
dollars.
I guess and you probably can.
I've heard about it. Yeah.
It was my buddy I work with brought it up this week. Was there's an investor that wants to do a wave park here in Tampa Bay area.
Oh, they were talking about that at the skate park too. Like make a lagoon kind of off the bay, right? And then that way the water from the bay fills it, but it's not fucking up the bay.
I don't.
That's what I heard.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be
It's true
awesome.
saltwater.
Like the Mark Akalupo style where it goes.
Oh, one of the
whoosh.
bells?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We got to call them and see what's up with that.
That would be really cool. Yeah, I know. Damn it. That would be really cool. It's funny though, like there's not enough. Here's what's weird though, is nobody fucking surfs in Waco. And then they opened a fucking
There's
wave
a college there though.
pool. Yeah, but nobody fucking
Temple
surfs
is?
in the
Is
middle
Temple
of
in Waco?
Isn't I don't know. Regardless, like the last place in the world
Waco,
you would
Texas?
think they would
Waco,
put
Waco?
Not Temple.
Yeah.
Sorry. Temple's
Wow.
in Philly.
there's a wave pool. It's like everyone, like
Yeah,
Australians are like, oh yeah, we're going to Waco. Like Australians know about Waco, Texas because there's a really good wave pool there.
It's
So,
the land was
to me-
dirt cheap.
Well, yeah.
They
but
bought that
that's-
Branch Davidian
Yeah,
land.
I know. Well, but that's what I'm saying though
David
is
Koresh.
buy something cheap over here, and the thing is, people are like, oh, nobody will do that. Motherfuckers will come here. Like it's about. It probably would bring in.
I thought Slater was building one here.
No, they always.
What about the
who
one in
knows?
Orlando? Isn't there like a small wave?
Yeah,
That one
Typhoon
sucks,
Lagoon,
so-
but it's
No,
shitty.
no,
It's old.
then-
It's old technology.
I thought there was another one out there. No, I guess I'm wrong.
Kelly Slater, they were talking about doing one like in the Midlands, some like outside of Vero or somewhere, or
Yeah.
outside of New Smyrna. I don't know, somewhere like no man's land.
That's stupid though. If you, like, do it do it in St. Pete. If St. Pete's so fucking baller, fucking
can't
build
afford
a
the
fucking
land.
wave pool.
They can't afford the land
Because what I'm saying is it will bring people here. Like people
There's
go
already
to
people
Wake.
here, though.
I know, but I'm just saying like to pay for it, and in my mind, I get to surf then more if they build a wave pool here. And this is one of the most surf-starved areas in the world
that has
based-
surfers.
That has surfers.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, like the Panhandle has waves.
yeah, more than us. Yeah,
Totally. Like fucking the East Coast, Miami, all that.
fine,
They
yeah.
all have waves. Like we never get waves. Like it would be a great put it in fucking Ruskin.
yeah.
You
Put
know?
it in Weeki Wachee Springs. Make the spring bigger.
spring,
Fuck
the
the
fucking
manatees. It'd be
Also,
awesome.
waves. Have you talked to Roy?
No. I haven't heard anything. I think he's locked up, dude.
Yeah, I haven't seen any posts from him.
Mm-hmm.
He was posting on the rig.
Yeah, he's
on
probably in
Instagram.
prison.
What if he can call us?
Yeah, but it's fucking
We can't-
expensive.
Oh
You
yeah.
gotta. I don't know
Oh, it's
how
collect.
you.
That's right, yeah.
You gotta call collect, or no, you can. I think you can give him. Is it always collect in prison? I guess so.
Probably.
Send him a gift card. Maybe you can use that.
What's his? Yeah, you need to
Calling
get it
cards.
so he
The
can
old
put some
calling
money
cards.
in his commissary.
Commissary,
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking
Yeah,
of,
shit.
Donnie wants to come on and make prison food for us.
We should do that. We'll do a video of it.
Yeah, he wants to make a video. He's got all these. When he learned all these prison meals when he was in there.
Do they have ovens in prison that he can use? Because
They might have toaster ovens.
I'll just say I have a convection oven and I have a stove top.
And other than that, like microwave boil water and stuff. I don't know. He's got some wild. He was telling me some funny like meals, so
That would be pretty good.
it'll be good. So maybe we make a little edit and then we have them on and we try them all.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm
Said
so-
they're funny.
What was the one that you told me? Ramen and break ramen down and make it
Dude, he
fucking
said-
mashed potatoes or something?
No, he He said you were whatever. We'll just wait. I'll let him tell us. I'll tell you after. It's pretty funny. But we'll have him. He wants to come on, so you can call him and ask him what's up with this prison food, dude.
Get a little teaser.
Yeah, call him.
Get a little teaser.
Should we?
Yeah.
I don't have his number. You call him real quick. Or wait, here. Give me his number.
Yeah, give it to you every time.
I know. I was.
He's our favorite person to call.
God dang it.
So other than almost dying, how was the rest of Christmas? You got this little mic. What?
Yep,
You get anything
I got
else
a
cool?
microphone. No.
What about you, Ryan?
What else did I get? I don't know what else I got. I got a bunch
Michelle
of stuff.
spoiled me.
Did she?
Yeah. I was blown away.
What'd you get? Just like gear and stuff?
Apple Watch, a laptop.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Alex Donahue.
Hey, what's up? You're on the podcast.
Oh shit! What's up?
What are you working? Can you talk?
Yeah, I can talk about home. I just did my taxes.
Oh, sick.
fun.
Did you cheat?
Yeah, it was like $80, so I got a return back, so it's pretty good.
Oh, good.
How much money do you make a year before taxes?
Don't ask him. It's personal.
I'm,
His
just
wi-
kidding. I'm kidding.
it's his,
I'm fucking kidding.
The lawyers might be listening. He's got to pay alimony, child support.
Hey, so Jimmy was
Yeah.
telling me that you want to do an episode where you cook prison cuisine.
Well, not prison, but like jail, because the big thing in jail is making like noodles and shit.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like whatever you can order from the commissary, you kind of make some kind of thing out of that with noodles. And there's like tons of different things, but the big one is called brick or goop, and that's like noodles with like cheese puffs crushed down, like all this.
Oh my God.
Shit.
Hey, so this is what we want to do. We want to get you to cook, like make two or three, whatever your top two are, maybe favorite meals that you can make from like that kind of stuff. And we'll make it in my kitchen upstairs and I'll video it. And then we'll eat it on the podcast.
I'm down for that. We should just do it downstairs because, like, in jail you don't have a kitchen.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I was gonna say I have a stove and a convection oven, so that's like prison. I have like a prison kitchen.
Yeah, if there's a microwave, we can use that because you get a microwave in jail, and there's also a hot water dispenser. As long as you're not in that. Like,
We don't have hot water here, so
yeah.
damn it. I have it in my
We'll just
shower.
boil it.
I have hot water in my shower, but not in my sink.
We can still do it because when you're in Max, like you can still get commissary, but you don't get a microwave and you don't get a hot water dispenser. So you just kind of like keep getting the water hot in the shower and then kind of cook it that way.
That's how we're gonna do it. You're gonna get the hot water from my shower, and we're gonna make it totally fucking authentic, dude. And we'll video it. Like, I'll make a video and it'll be fucking rad. People will love it.
I'm done. I can also show you guys how to make a fifi.
Oh, yeah. We were supposed to do that before, too.
What is it?
The Fifi.
Yeah.
I've heard about
What's
the
a
Fifi.
fifi?
A fifi is like a
an
jail
alone
like
mate.
pocket pussy.
Oh,
It's like a flashlight
nice.
for prison.
No way.
Yeah, it's something you fuck while you're in jail.
Awesome. I want in. I want to use yours though.
We're broken in. I heard you you fill the top of it with red Kool-Aid if you want a virgin. And that way
that's really
it breaks
disgusting,
out.
dude.
Ketchup.
Ketchup, yeah, ketchup. Oh, that's so
Oh
gross.
yeah. You like that?
All right, we're getting.
Okay. All right. We're being too
Well, all right,
creepy.
well, hey, let's we'll figure out a date when you can do it and whatever.
Let's do it this weekend.
You can't this weekend. Right?
I can't this weekend.
Let's go
I got
next
my
weekend.
daughter.
Let's do it
I
next
can
weekend.
do it next weekend.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
All right. Well, when tomorrow? Are you free or?
What's tomorrow? Friday?
Yeah.
No, I gotta work, and then I get my daughter.
And you get her?
and then
Okay.
I go back. Yeah, I go back to work like Sunday, like morning.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever. I'll touch base with you.
All right, word. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. See you,
All right,
man.
dude.
Take care.
Later.
All right, bye.
That's hilarious. It's gonna be fun.
That is gonna be good.
Curious.
I'm
right?
like
You're
really
right.
excited.
Dude I knew back in the day, his name was Meat. He was in prison for a little while, and he told me about Fifi. The Fifi.
Yeah, this.
Really?
I worked with this dude at Winn-Dixie, Wyatt, and he.
Winn-Dixie Wyatt.
Winn-Dixie. No, Wyatt was his name. He worked at Winn-Dixie, and he was crazy. He also had to. He had a weird jail tattoo that said "Weed is wisdom," which I always thought was funny because, like, dude, you're just in jail. Not the best. Not the weed. Obviously, isn't the best. Like, but he would tell us about Fifi's too. Like, and you take a glove and some socks or something. I don't fucking
Towel or anything.
Oh wow.
towel. Yeah, it's like wild. So
Huh.
whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So what's So you got spoiled. You got an Apple Watch.
Yeah, I don't have it on.
You like it? You use it?
It's not. Yeah, I had it on a couple of days, but it's not bad.
Yeah. I'm always. Does it hook up? It hooks up to like your earbuds and shit, right?
Hooks up to anything Apple
Yeah.
messes with each other. Yeah.
It's wild. I don't know. I always wonder. But then you have this on you still.
Yeah.
So you don't really need the watch. Sorry, I don't want to shit on the gift.
No, no.
No, I kind of am. Like,
Well,
I don't
if
have
your-
meaning
if your
to. I
phone's
guess
in
I'm
your-
more curious.
If your phone's in your pocket and you get like a text message, you can just look at your hand. You don't have to pull your, or even.
But you also
I feel like Michael Knight.
your phone can.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
even need your phone,
Tracy.
right? Because it's still
Yeah,
Wi-Fi, right? Or like still
Yeah, you got
5G. It's you don't need your phone near you, right?
No, if you have to pay for that service.
That's
mine
a
just-
separate service.
yeah.
Okay,
That's too much,
too much.
right? I like the idea of having an Apple Watch, but like, I don't know. We should try. That's what we should try and do. Is you can do dry January, but what's a good thing that would rhyme with phone? What's a good
February?
month? No phone February. That's it. So
Phone
here's the deal.
phone it out February.
No phone February. So basically,
Well, I
gotta-
need it for work. I
Okay.
have to have a phone for. I just do.
okay, that's it though. That's
Yeah.
it. And then basically, you gotta get
texting
a
anyone?
Nothing. No social media. Like
I
basically,
don't have it. I haven't really been on
90
social media anymore.
It's
again.
basically 2000.
2000.
No, it's like 1999. Okay, so you basically you got to get a landline with an answering machine installed.
But then you got to
at
pay
your
for
house.
a landline.
Yeah, do you know how much a landline costs?
No, I don't know if they have
they're
them.
free.
I cut
They're
my.
totally free.
Actually, I cut mine. No, it goes through
Did
your
you?
cable now, right? It goes
Does
through
it?
cable, right? Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I fucking with bush clippers.
Really?
chopped- Yeah, I just
What, were
fucking.
you afraid they were listening or what?
No, it was just annoying. It was really low, and I was just like, I don't want to
Good
fucking
thing it was the
deal with this
telephone
thing.
one.
And I just went. I just cut it down.
What about you? How was your Christmas? What'd you get?
Mine is mellow. I don't really do. It's just us, me and Devin. So like, and Christmas Eve is our birthday, so it's kind of like, I don't know. We don't really give each other gifts or anything because we kind of just buy shit when we want it. You know,
Oh,
we
yeah,
don't have
that's right.
kids.
Jimmy doesn't.
which-
Jimmy doesn't get presents for his mom. Remember we talked about this last year.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, if there's something I find that she likes, but I'm not just gonna go buy her a fucking like
Filler
some
gift,
Yeah.
bullshit. Like
stocking stuffer.
I
Scratchy tickets.
Yeah, scratchy too. Those are good gifts. But yeah, you know, I don't know, like my yeah, just the two of us. We just hung out. I don't know. It's kind of like tough when yeah, no one's really around. That like you and your family. Like my dad was gone, my mom was up in Denellen, but we were there for Thanksgiving, and then we saw her the week before. And I don't know. We don't have kids. I think when you have kids, it's like cool again, right? Like it's cool for you to like, because you have kids. So when they like open the gifts and this, especially probably they're getting a little older now, but when they were young, it was probably dope,
yeah,
right?
It
Yeah.
brings back Christmas altogether. But
Yeah.
now Logan's older and he's like, "Hey, Dad, whatever. It's
Yeah.
one big thing."
Oh, it's from Santa.
Well, I had to have a conversation with Harlow this year. I said, "Harlow, do you know?" I was on our way to school.
Did she know?
She already knew.
Yeah, they know.
How'd she find out?
Some dickhead kid probably told her 5 years ago.
How old is she?
12.
Oh yeah.
Some
12, you
Jehovah's
definitely know.
Witness probably told her.
It was a nice run.
How old were you when you found out there was no Santa?
There's no Santa. No,
You son of a bitch! Take it back.
Yeah, take it back. We'll see next year, Dustin, if you get anything. No, it's probably the same, like 10 or something. I don't know. I was young. I don't even think anyone really told me. I think I
Figured it out.
caught my maybe like my parents or my mom putting stuff.
You know
Yeah.
what? The worst thing that I
But
think
it's great
came
to
out,
play
that-
along.
The Elf on the Shelf, which it's the worst.
I know what it is, but it
So-
wasn't a thing when I was younger.
So my daughter busted me like twice, or moving it, and then also I would forget to move the elf.
That's terrifying. Wait, explain Elf on the Shelf really quick.
So some
It
people
sounds like a Chucky doll is what
Kind
it
of
sounds
is.
like.
It is.
So
That's what I think of it when
it is.
when
It's
people
like a little
say
doll. Well, it's
it moved. I'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Fucking out of here.
So there's ones that you could buy that have like the plastic faces, like the one you see at the Beasley's house. When we tried to get the elf, they were out of stock, so we had to get a plush one. So it didn't even look like the elf. But
What, it had like rosy cheeks? What do you mean plush?
meaning like a stuffed animal.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the other one looks like a
Yeah, it's like a big
molded.
G.I. Joe.
One's molded, one's
yeah,
stitched.
Mine was totally,
Like a skinny Chucky doll.
mine was
You can say
completely
it.
bogus. But my kids, I was like, it's a different elf.
Yeah.
So you basically are supposed to move it every night in the house, and it comes out.
Like-
I think it comes out the day after Thanksgiving. I forget when it comes out, but and then you're supposed to move it, and it's supposed to do something. Some people take it extremely serious, and they like put it in bubble baths with like marshmallows and
Yeah, I've
shit.
seen some of those on Instagram.
Some are on stripper poles.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but I would always forget to move it. And then I try to wake up before them and move it, and they'd always bust it. Or the elf would sit in the same spot for like 4 or 5 minutes.
So it's like a
Daddy
social.
was drinking this
Yeah.
week. Elf
Yeah.
bingo.
So
Or he
that's-
just
that's-
smacked on the ground.
I think I let the cat out of the bag because the elf never moved.
Yeah.
So it is like
Yeah,
a
that's a
social
pain in
media
the
thing,
ass.
though,
It's terrible.
right? It's a social
Well,
media.
it's just a trend that
Yeah,
caught on.
It's stupid.
But it was a social media thing, though, right? Like that's how it became a thing, right?
yeah.
Like because people would be like, "Oh, look at the elf today."
Yeah.
Look at the
yeah.
elf, and it's like, yeah, you can get your kids in on it at home,
Yeah.
but everyone is like proud of where they moved
Yeah,
their elf on
yeah,
the shelf.
that
Oh, look
makes
what I did here! I'm
Yeah.
so clever.
And if you touch it, it won't come back. It's
Mopping
supposed
up
to be-
cum at a peep show. Look at this elf.
No, I've seen
It was
hilarious
cool.
ones.
The first year, because it wrote a note to the kids when it left. you
Oh
know,
God,
Christmas morning.
terrifying! What the fuck? I would
That's scary.
lose my shit.
Well, what I'm just leaving out some fucking cookies and milk.
I would
for
look-
the
dude,
goddamn
Now,
Santa.
now you gotta fucking put reindeer food outside. It's a
Oh,
production.
so
It's weird because
makes
think
it
about
more
it. Growing up, like one of the scariest movies I ever saw was fucking Child's Play. When I was
Child's
little,
Play,
I had
yeah.
like nightmares about
So
any
Gremlins-
of my stuffed fucking animals moving.
Oh yeah,
Gremlins.
a poltergeist.
Yeah, but gremlins were
No,
monsters.
Poltergeist
It
was,
was fake.
scary, dude.
Poltergeist
that
was
fucking
spooky.
clown thing in the corner that chokes him out.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the OG
Yes,
Poltergeist.
dude.
That's a
Yes.
scary
Number
movie.
one, yeah.
It holds up because it's special effects. It's not
Yeah.
CGI.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Dude, there's
Well,
some spooky
That
shit in
to
that
me,
one.
that in that movie, the Chucky movie was fucking terrifying.
It's pretty scary.
Like when I was little, that was like I was okay. I used to have reoccurring nightmares with the Child's Play doll,
yeah.
right? Where it was just, like running
Yeah.
across. You're like, oh, what was that? And he's like, it's like fucking chasing you with a knife. It's going to cut your fucking Achilles tendon. Then you can't move. And it's going to fucking slowly stab you, even though it's like a foot tall
Yeah.
or 2 foot tall. But like that would freak me out. And then the other weird one, because for whatever reason, I could always make out this face in my room with all the lights out from the shadows of like the street lights
Oh
and the
yeah.
trees.
Okay.
I could make this face on anything. Was that fucking Puppet Master doll?
Oh, that's a
The
good
white-faced
one.
one,
Yeah.
the little skull. Dude, that motherfucker was in my room every single night. I could find him somewhere with my imagination and the you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
and that's why it's so fucking crazy to me that somebody thought that Elf on a Shelf would be a good idea for kids. Like, I guess fucking kids are tougher than I am, or
Well,
they just
dude,
haven't seen Child's Play or
But it's
Puppet
friendly.
Master.
Like, dude, some old white dude coming down your fucking chimney's scary.
It's true.
Fucking a giant rabbit that brings chocolate is fucking.
That is
Yo,
still
bro, if I looked out
terrifying,
front
though.
and there was a 6 foot tall motherfucking rabbit with a bag of a fucking
Shoot it.
basket of yeah.
Shoot it.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker's getting
Like,
a harpoon
for
through the
real.
fucking throat, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah, I
nah,
guess
everything's scary. Like, it is funny though, because Christmas is Santa Claus's birthday, right? That's why we celebrate Christmas.
No,
That's when
It's
Jesus was born.
Oh,
but we celebrate Christmas.
same thing, right? He's the same
because-
person, isn't he?
No. we saw. I don't.
Easter's when Santa Claus comes back from the dead.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's not Santa Claus. Santa just brings gifts on Jesus's birthday.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
How does
So,
it become demonic? An Easter bunny's straight demonic.
I'll tell you what's demonic.
How does a rabbit bringing candy get attached to some Jew that was beat to death by the Romans?
Oh my god.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Right? Jesus was Jewish.
Yeah.
Was right? Or
Yeah,
Middle
no.
Arabic or something like he's Middle Eastern, he's Jewish.
Yes, Jesus was a Jew.
Jesus was a Jew. So how does a fucking rabbit with candy get attached to that shit?
I don't know.
Or an old, the ones in the Netherlands, Santa rolls with like some slaves or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Like
and then
12 and they stone you if you're bad or stuff.
Pakistan, Santa is not a fun night. He comes, it's like, I think it's Muslim or something like that, but the Santa for them basically comes and he doesn't reward you for all the things you've done that are good. It's the opposite. He punishes you for the things you've done wrong.
For how many times your wife went out in public without her burqa on?
No, like as a kid. And like they'll make you, I remember learning about this in like middle school.
So it's
and they make you
fear-based.
Yeah, and they make you do like push-ups or like jump rope for all the things you did wrong.
Americans just get fatter and
But
Muslims like, fuck you up,
but their
bro.
parents like dress up in like a druid suit and come and wake their kids up in the middle of the night and say it's time to fucking your penance.
No way.
And they make them fucking do shit.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's wild.
It's crazy. It's like terrifying. But anyways, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I need to know.
Something about Santa and
Oh yeah,
elves
what's
and-
really demonic and crazy is that the reason that we know old Saint Nick the way we know him with a red
jolly
and white
old Saint
suit,
Nicholas, yeah.
the red and white suit, you know where all of that came from with a red sled, like and the
Because he's
white
green
fucking-
in Europe, right?
yeah, like
Rocking
well the
green
thing
ill
is
gear.
it's Coca-Cola, like that's who marketed Santa, and he's always drinking a
Yeah, that
soda.
makes sense.
And they like created this look for Santa in like the 20s, I
Okay.
guess. And that's the Santa that we all know is because of Coca-Cola.
Okay.
100%. And there was a Santa before that,
Yeah.
but it was just old Saint Nick or whatever, and he did things and brought gifts and whatever. But the way we know it today is Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that makes I can see
Crazy.
that because the Santa in Europe is like a green robe and like just way more kind of elegant looking, I guess.
So
And then
Some of that Jim Beam,
it's kind of like are also
Topo Chico?
like how no, not alcoholic. Kind of like how Tiffany's or something created Valentine's Day. Like Valentine's Day was made up by like
You got a popper?
jewelry companies or something.
Oh, wait, right here. Sorry.
So what's up? What's up with the Easter bunnies?
Oh,
So
well,
speaking of the Easter
Valentine's
Bunny, Day was
I'll tell you what I did
the,
get on my
like jewelry
Christmas
companies or
on my
something.
Christmas vacation. Hold on, we'll get back to this. Tell you what I did get on my Christmas vacation. Oh,
It's the wrong way. Yeah. Pretty good. You know what that's called, right?
it's called
Don't even
a
say
mouth
it, bro.
harp.
Sure it is.
It is, dude.
It's
I
called,
think
it's called a Jesus harp,
when
bro.
I learned how to do it,
Right? Isn't that what it's really called?
I'm pretty sure I chipped my tooth
good.
when I learned how to do it.
little spice to it.
Should I asked for this earlier?
Shout out
like I'm
to Topo Chico. But wait, what were we talking about?
Santa Claus,
Santa
Easter
Claus,
Bunny.
Easter Bunny. What's another one?
Valentine's Day.
is obviously a Hallmark.
Hallmark, that's
Like,
what it is.
that's
I was
a
thinking
no-brainer.
Tiffany's, but it's Hallmark.
Yeah, Hallmark.
Halloween is it's a lot of it's like Halloween's like a harvest thing. I think.
Yeah, pagan ritual.
Yeah, pagan ritual.
The only reason I think that the term pagan is bad is because of the movie The Burbs.
Great
And
fucking-
Spies Like or not Spies Like Us.
that-
What's the one?
Doctor.
What's the one with sorry.
You're good.
With Dan Aykroyd?
Trains, Pains, and Automobiles.
No, where they're detectives in LA.
Blues
It's
Brothers.
the pig. No. It's Dan Aykroyd and is it Chevy Chase? No. That's Spies Like Us. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But there's a whole pagan thing in it.
And it's like all like pentagram.
Yeah, in LA.
Like
and
killing people.
pentagrams.
Yeah, but it's funny. Like pagan doesn't really mean that though.
Pagan just means multiple gods, right?
I think so.
Or mischievous?
It just
gods? I
means
don't know. Look it
not
up, Ryan.
Jesus,
Not Jesus.
which means not real.
Not American.
If it ain't Jesus, it ain't real. God, religion's a weird one.
Yeah,
I
it's
had
nothing
a
wrong
thing
with.
in
I
here.
think so too. Like belief is great, but the corrupt, like if to have belief is fine. It's great. It's the moral corruption that comes with it from the people who preach it the most.
Right. Well, that's the thing is I feel like so blasphemous. Of
We were
us.
talking about Joel Osteen.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing behind religion, I think it's like rooted in good stuff, obviously, but it's just as obviously, like it's obviously a thing that's supposed to help, but it's just as obvious, and everyone turns a blind eye to the fact that it is a fucking enterprise.
Oh, now it's an enterprise. Land.
100%. Like if you don't see it, like I will give you, okay, as a, I believe in something, but I don't believe in like a specific religion, but I will give you Christians and Muslims and Judaism and all that shit. I'll give you that it is good. It's good to have to an extent. I'll give you that, but you have to give me back and it's definitely, an enterprise. Like you have to give me that if I'm going to give you like the basis of it, the structure of it is good. People should follow a set of rules and kind of keeps people in line. And I think that it's a good thing in that. But you got to give me the fucking enterprise thing. You can't just turn a blind eye and say, no, it's not about money at all. You can't say that. It is also about money.
Oh, it's all like
if you can't admit that, then I can't listen to you.
Yeah,
at all.
It's a weird. It's not all, but it becomes because a lot of people take advantage. It's probably a better.
Yeah,
it's like the one
But
dude,
the
the
people
Joel
that-
Osteen dude, when what was it, Katrina, whatever it was, he wouldn't open his mega churches up to
Right.
people had nowhere. We talked about this, I think. No, nowhere to go, and it's like, what the fuck? That's the most
fucked up.
wholesome religious, like love every human, even if they fuck it up. The few that fuck it up, what about the people that really need shit? What about the mom that doesn't have
Yeah.
nowhere to go with her 2 fucking kids? And like
Terrible.
whose husband is over in fucking God knows where fighting for some crazy war. Like it's
Right.
like, and then you're not gonna let them come in because of your carpets. Like you're a fucking, dude, it's got to be worth $200 million.
Yeah.
And it's like the private jet, just scumbags. Dude.
Well, it's
just fucking scum. And I don't. Whatever, you fault him for who he is. But I feel bad for the people. Maybe he's putting on a show. Maybe they just look at him as a rock star. The
problem
but
is
it's
there's-
just people.
There's 2 types though of people. There's like the guy who, because you were saying like, there's the guy who's making money off of it and exploiting it. But then there's the person who's doing it blindly and is not extorting it and is not doing things to take from people and is actually doing it to be good. But at the same time, like, we all know, like, if you look at it from the basis, it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh well,
they're just
you're talking about
blindly
like corporate religion,
No.
like what did it become? Mainstream belief is nothing wrong.
No, not at all.
I don't think because no one really knows.
Right. Right,
No
exactly.
one.
Yeah, you can't say that you know that
If
there's
anything
not
is
a God
possible,
and you
nothing
can't-
is possible because that is
Exactly.
part of anything.
Right, but what I'm saying is religion, as we know it, the religions that we know now are bullshit. Like
Yes,
like
Catholic churches, the what would it be called? It's not the back. It's the priest taking
Yeah,
advantage
that
of
whole thing,
kids,
right.
collection plates,
and it
give
being like a thing that's like
20%'s a lot if I only
like-
make $20,000
right.
a year.
So what I'm saying is there's really only 2 types of religious people. There's the smart ones who are making money off of it, and then there's the people that are kind of just like I'm not saying they're bad people, you know what I mean? But they're not taking advantage of it. And they're just like pushing an issue that is so goddamn antiquated that it's like, I mean, you really are going to die on this hill for nothing? Like, for nothing. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends on what you. Well, if you don't think it's nothing, if you believe it's not nothing,
But that's
it's
what I'm
what's
saying,
in your
like-
heart. So it's not. I don't know. What do you think? You believe in something, right?
I believe in God.
Okay,
I
but
believe
you
in
don't.
God.
You don't believe in a specific church, though, right? Or do
No,
you?
I'm not.
I'll take
You
a.
can't have either.
I'll take a BL. I don't know. Coronas are
Can you
both.
throw me that bottle opener? I don't know. I'm not trying to like really hard.
No, you're
harshly-
shitting on commercial religion.
Yes, I'm not like.
and you just have a belief, right?
Yeah, no, I think I'm not a fan of like the big money, the for profit,
Right.
that kind of stuff.
Right.
I've been to Catholic church quite a bit in the past couple of years, and that's much more of a traditional church and practice. Now they obviously it's big money as well, but I've been to the big mega churches, and those things are
They're scary, bro.
it's intense. My brother goes to this pretty gnarly church that's right around the corner here.
Which
It's
one?
called, local. It's
Oh
really
yeah, I've
cool.
seen that.
Where's that
Yeah,
at?
that's right on the corner of 28th and 5th.
Pastor's really cool, real young.
Oh yeah,
dude.
it was that. It was an
Yeah.
old church, and they revamped
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It was
it's real
abandoned.
sick inside.
It looks
Yeah,
dope
it's
outside.
It's like
yeah.
all like 70s, like old
That's
mid-century
cool.
inside there. Yeah, the craftsmanship in there is gnarly. But
So what is that? Is that Baptist or Catholicist or just
I would
just a
just say,
belief?
like non-denominational.
Yeah,
like, they're
non-denom.
not,
Straight money.
Just Christian.
We'll take all
No,
of your money.
non-denominational is
Yeah,
like
but
that
it's
way. I
not
don't care if
even-
you're gay,
there's a lot of
straight, whatever.
Young people in there, so
Yeah.
they're not making a lot of money in there by no
Right.
means. But
Babes
I mean,
or
they,
what?
Yeah.
But that's like, I don't know. That's what I mean though. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to not be a complete piece of shit. I've had 3 beers or whatever. I'm trying to articulate this.
Contrarian.
But yeah, and I'm not trying to be like that either. But basically, if, like you said, if nothing's possible. If anything's possible, then nothing's possible. You know, all that. I totally get that. Because last episode, I proved that there was a heaven with the universe, the multiverse. If there's anything is possible, then that means that then one fucking universe, there is heaven and there is hell and there's all, you know what I mean? So I get that. But in this world that we live in right now, that that we all have to deal with, when we've heard and seen the things that we've seen, and as we get smarter scientifically and socially, like,
We're getting smarter socially.
yeah, I think, well, okay, the whole thing of
We are more connected. We are.
like, if
we
you
are.
look at it under a
yeah.
microscope for the time right now, no, we look like idiots.
But
if
we
you
can
look
reach
at
out.
anything
I could text and someone in China could see it,
Right.
and I could talk to them.
But what
yeah.
I'm saying is
Or
like, if you look
wherever,
at something
right.
under a microscope, yeah, it's going to look like chaos. But if you look at it from the fucking 200-year perspective, we're way fucking smarter socially.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, so that being said, like,
I think we're
let's-
imploding though. I think we're at the time right now where just use
Rome is about to fall. Is what I
yeah,
think.
well, maybe
We're-
America, but
it's
like,
just, it's just everywhere. This
well,
whole-
here that adds to what
it's
I'm
not
trying
everywhere.
to say.
It's America.
That actually adds
Yeah,
to
but
what I'm trying to say, though. Like, literally, America is falling. Because,
America's Rome.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And because everyone's getting smarter.
Not
That's
that
what I'm
everyone's
saying.
getting more gluttonous, more self-involved.
But,
yeah, you're right.
But
you're right.
everyone outside of
More
America is like,
comfortable.
fuck these. Like, we're all getting smarter socially. Like, we're evolving socially. Like, we know, yes, there's a bunch of morons on TikTok, but guess what? Everybody is able to say that. Yeah. It's not, because guess what? If TikTok was around fucking 70, 80 years ago, no one would say they were idiots. They'd say they were fucking sorcerers or fucking, whatever. You know what I mean?
Witches,
like
yeah.
witches, or how do they do this? They're so funny. How do they, like, as we get smarter, as time goes on and technology builds, we also get smarter and keener to what is going on and what is possible. So that being said, like, you're either in religion, like, I'm telling you, in my mind, religion will be the next social thing that we learn was total bullshit. We'll start with a couple real quick. Let me go over 3 what's it called. Number one.
I like it.
So, 1,500 years ago, a guy was in a bar and he said, you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to fucking sail my sailboat off the edge or around the world. And everybody in the bar was like, you fucking idiot. You'll sail off the edge. If you keep going towards the sun, you'll sail off the edge. And everybody in the bar was like, you're a moron. You're an idiot. And he did it. And we all found out, we all became smarter that the world is round. I'm going to talk about flat earth shit right now. The world is round. You know what I mean? Like, so we learned.
Took him in a circle.
Yeah. So exactly. So we learned that there was no edge to sail off of, right?
Debatable.
Barnum and Bailey circus, right? They would literally nail bears' feet to those go-karts. Like, nail them to the fucking...
The pedal bikes.
The pedal bikes, right. They would be nailed. And nobody had a problem with it. We learned that that's fucked up.
We learned that screws work way better. Screw in a washer holds it way tighter than...
Okay, another one. Ready? Moving forward into more almost like quite recent times. Somebody was at a party in Mississippi and they were like, wow, Martin, these are wonderful tan people you have. Who are they? He's like, well, they're my slaves. Well, how much do you pay them? I don't pay them anything. They do what I fucking tell them or I'll kill them. They're my slaves. And that person that he told that to was like, I got to get some slaves. Yeah. Like, we're getting smarter. We know now that all three of those things are fucked up and you shouldn't do them. And I think the next one is going to be religion. Like organized religion that as we know it. I think we're going to learn that there is something else. I'm not saying that fucking everything is shit and you're going to die and the light's going to just go out. No, it's way fucking bigger than organized religion. Organized religion came from when we thought the earth was flat.
Yeah. Before.
Or that it was square, you'd sail off the edge. So literally, I think as technology grows and we socially get smarter and stupider at the same time, but like for the most part, we're moving in one direction and we're going to find out that I guarantee you fucking 200 years from now, people are going to be like, these motherfuckers killed each other over that bullshit?
Of course. I mean,
oh my God. Like, what barbarians they were.
That's everything. That's every...
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Think about 100 years ago.
But so that being... Hey, so if that's the case... But if that's the case... I know I'm getting a little lengthy, but I'll wrap it up right here.
No, it's good.
But if that's the case, then the guy that's taking advantage of people right now, Joel Osteen, is smart, and the guy that's doing it for nothing... isn't stupid, but should just start a business.
I don't think taking advantage of people makes you smart. I think it makes you weak because you're scared to
he's smart to make money off of it. Here's the deal. If he's not
know.
killing someone...
If I go to a hospital full of mentally challenged people and I trick them for all of their money, it doesn't make me a good, smart person.
Well, you're telling everyone that follows religion mentally handicapped?
No, but he's tricking people. And I don't know, maybe not. Maybe he's putting on
That's what you're saying.
Not everyone's. No, I'm saying yes. Fuck yeah. If you're, maybe not. Maybe people like it. Maybe
some
people,
of that stuff's more cultish, like
culty. Yeah, and maybe people like it because it's like a concert. You know, like you'll pay $400 to go see the fucking Rolling Stones, even though they're 90, and the show's going to be shit compared to what they did. But you're still excited about the event. So if he makes people feel good,
I think
sure. But he's a piece of shit, shallow, selfish piece of shit. Like, you're not going to let people that are dying, that have nowhere to go to your church. These are the people that pay for your fucking church. They pay because you got the carpets clean.
There's more of a crook. I think in the grand scheme of things,
it's a con artist, dude.
No, I'm not saying, by calling him smart, I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit.
When your grandma... was alive, if someone would have tricked her on the phone and took all her money, you wouldn't have fucking wanted to murder.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's it's not smart.
No, it's smart. If you're,
we could do that. We're smart enough to do that. We're just not slimy.
Right.
We're not slimy pieces of shit. Anyone can trick someone.
Yeah, but
it's not hard to trick someone. You think I like you? I don't. I've tricked you this long. Tricked you for 25 years.
Fuck you.
But no. But it's true. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's fuck, guys do it all the time to get laid.
Yeah, right.
Whatever. Women do it to get rich, but whatever. Like, it's that doesn't make you trick someone. Doesn't make you smart.
It makes you smarter than the person you're talking to, or
no,
smarter
you're lying
than the person
to them.
you're tricking.
You're just lying to them. It's not.
Yeah, but okay, you've been lied to before, and you knew that you were getting lied to, and did you get tricked?
I don't think you're getting. I don't think you know you're getting lied to. That's.
I think
the thing.
when you
Jamie,
don't,
all she wanted was your dollar bills. I swear.
Yeah,
that's all she wanted.
When you want, hey, you'll believe what you.
Oh, she said I was the only one.
That's exactly what I'm saying, though. You'll believe what you want to believe. So the guy who is out, so literally, okay, I'm not trying to say it's a positive that
cold-blooded
Joel-
motherfuckers that can lie.
But Joel
You
Osteen,
know?
hey, Joel Osteen and other religious people that are making money off of it for the sheer fact of making money off of it. When I say they're smart, I'm not saying that they're good. I'm not saying they're a good person. I'm saying that from a business standpoint, they obviously are doing something right. And it doesn't mean that it's correct, or they're doing something correct, and it doesn't mean that it's right. But they're doing something correct, and that's what makes them smart, because they're becoming more rich. They're making more money, and I'm not saying that's the end of all.
Hey, I got one word, Zuckerberg.
But
but he's smart. He invented something.
So did fucking what's his face?
I mean,
so did Osteen.
Osteen didn't
Lakewood
invent anything.
fucking church.
He didn't invent it though. He is using pretending he believes in something he doesn't to manipulate people, which I don't think is smart. I could do that. I could pretend to be
I wouldn't go as far as say he's pretending, but I think
he's motherfucking pretending.
I think he's doing it to an extreme.
The vanity is there, and that is once you become vain. The Catholic
people,
Church is pretending.
People are falling down, or they're seeing, limbs grow back. That's.
But he doesn't do that, does he?
No, he doesn't do. That's Benny Hill or Benny Hinn.
Benny Hill's ill show.
Yeah, it is. Benny Hinn is the guy that's like, be gone.
Yeah, be gone.
Now,
Devil, be gone.
Osteen doesn't do that.
My cousin used to go to those churches, so she played it up. She'd slap her, she'd shake and shit.
Yeah, he's a gnarly, he used to be on TV and stuff, protesting and stuff. But he was
really?
His name? We have to look him up. Maybe I'll try to get him on a podcast.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I'd love to. That's fucking interesting, dude. That
if
stuff
my cousin,
is
wild. That's a whole another conversation. But if I can get my cousin to do a podcast, he's in prison right now. He's got a pretty gnarly story, and he's completely cuckoo.
Yeah, well, religious helps. It helped, dude. It helped Christian Hosoi, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Straight up became in Lance Mountain's religious. There's nothing wrong. Like those are good people, though. Yeah. Like they're not.
Well, that's why I don't think.
I just don't.
But you can be. Here's the deal, though. You can also be a good person without being fucking into religion.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so just because they found something and it was good for them doesn't mean that all religion is.
Oh,
good.
I don't think all religions.
But that's what I'm saying. But it also that's what.
But they're not conning motherfuckers out of money,
right?
Dude.
But, so that's the difference. So what? What I'm saying is, right? So I feel like you're getting it mixed up with. I'm not saying if you're taking advantage of it, you're good. You're a piece of fucking shit and you should die. But the deal is that, like, this isn't Santa Claus or fucking the Easter Bunny. There are people like that. And so in religion, the case that I'm stating is that in my mind, there are two types of religious people. The people that are getting taken with wool pulled over their eyes because of blind faith or because of whatever their faith is. And then there's the people that are taking advantage of them.
But I don't think I don't think you're getting,
because I don't believe
if you go to a good
religion.
church. I don't know. I don't go to church, but I think there's good churches where no one gets taken advantage of.
Right. Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so here's
if you're fucking in the Catholic Church and these priests, if you're giving fucking money to the Catholic Church, you are getting taken because all they're doing is covering up like pedophile scandals. They have more money.
Right.
In the Vatican, all that Nazi treasure, all that shit in the Vatican, they have so much and they're buying up land and they're not getting taxed. That's not a good religion. I guess if you wanted to say like Catholicism as a religion, as a belief, sure, but the Catholic Church is shit.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just shit. It just is. Like, even if they're beating kids, it's just terrible.
No, I'm totally right there.
The belief is fine. It's just the what would you call it? The structures where it's the people that do, they're just gross. They're just like, you look at all the people, the priests, they move around that instead of sending them to jail, they just shuffled Father O'Malley to wherever, there's dude, this is gnarly. The documentary there's a documentary and this one priest, they put him in a school with, I can't remember if they're mute or deaf kids, and he was just raping them. Crazy. Because they couldn't fucking tell anyone, dude.
I would just like...
That is gnarly.
Yeah, I do agree. There are some sick fucking stories out there about priests taking advantage of children and stuff like that, but unfortunately, or those scumbags, dirtbags, whatever you want to call them, have shed negative light over the entire like Catholic churches and stuff.
Yeah, but those nuns are mean too. They'll beat you hard with belts,
I got chased out of Holy Name as a kid many times, but I've been to St. Jude's quite a few times, and I don't get that vibe when I go in there. So, but I do know that there is that overall reputation because.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're either taking advantage of someone, and that's either financially or sexually or mentally or whatever, or you're getting taken advantage of. Yeah. That's religion. It's one or the other. Pick which one do you want to be. You want to be Joel Osteen, or do you want to be fucking the guy that's giving Joel all his money?
I just try to make the best out of any situation or experience. So I go into it looking like that, but I also see your guys' point as far as the scumbags out there that bring negative light to it.
Right.
Yeah, and I know, and I have had people I have had people say, like, you know, Father so-and-so helped me out. This Father so-and-so helped me out. This guy helped me out. And there's definitely good priests, and there's good, you know, there's good people in the clergy or whatever. But even if it's not like the full like pedophilia, you hear people like, oh, I went to religious school and the nuns would fucking grab me by the ear and beat me and shit. That's not fucking cool.
Yeah,
like
my
this fucking woman's
never
never
thing to me.
Yeah, but that's
not cool. This woman's never been fucked. That's why she's built up a tension.
She's definitely been fucked.
Dude, I don't know. Those nuns are pretty.
There's nothing wrong with capital punishment for kids. It's how you teach them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree.
Do you mind if I change topics? Because I think we need to get a little bit of time in on this one. The
race war,
sexual harassment. What?
I need to hear an update on boat stock.
Oh yeah, let's change it. Yeah, I'm getting crazy.
Yeah, we're getting a little carried away.
Boat stock, buddy. What's going on?
Ooh, man, I smell bad. I'll tell you what is going on. We literally nailed down 2 sponsors today.
Really?
And they're from last year. 2 of our biggest sponsors from last year. Sunbum is down.
Oh, Sunbum's the best.
They're
dude.
fucking in, and they're in. We're gonna do like a full like Sunbum deck for them. It's gonna be awesome. We got a bunch of stuff on the works, and then New Belgium.
Again, nice, nice,
Clint, dude. Like, and they're all in, and I can't announce the headliner yet.
Nike.
No. I mean the headliner singer that we're gonna get.
Oh, you got a good one? You can tell us. No?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys off the thing, but
is it?
It's
Buffett?
not done
is it
yet.
Buffett?
So no, fuck
no. I know you're.
No,
I was an angle there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. This guy, as long as we get this guy, Buffett is not out of the question for next year. Like for sure. Like if we can get this, like if this dude does this thing,
G.G. Allen.
Fucking,
I wish it was Eddie Money.
The worst.
God, I know.
Eddie Money would be pretty good, actually.
Dead.
R.I.P.
Although, dude, all our
Eddie Money is my
it's
go-to.
so funny how the bands like. I just think of the different years and how it's growing. It's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, but always like Fayroy and Johnny Mile. Always, right?
I don't know if I can tell that stuff or not.
We'll talk about it after then. We'll talk about it after, and then maybe
we're
next
doing
one.
something for the swim zone that I don't think we are really supposed to.
Well, let's wait. We'll talk about it after.
Yeah. But it's gnarly. Like it's way fucking better.
Sick.
We talked to the company called Deck Pads. We've been talking with Deck Pads. So we're gonna have some little landing zones for people, and we got to.
So when people canoe up, they can stand on it, and they can get out of the water.
Couches and shit too, like super rigid blow up. Like
Oh,
I don't want
yeah.
to give too
I know
much
what you're
away,
talking
but
about.
like we're gonna have stuff so
Dude,
people
this
can
thing-
hang out. You know,
How the fuck
Get there early.
did this get? Yeah, you got to get there early. You maybe even get the night before. But how the fuck?
Got a battery low.
It's crazy. It's dead.
should we?
Yep, we lost one.
All right, wrap it up.
It literally just ended.
Yeah.
Well,
The one that was on me.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Move that one to the middle, or whatever.
That's
All
why
right.
I have look at the lens. The camera I have on
Yeah.
Jimmy is so much better because
It
he's
is.
so much better looking.
Shit.
Whatever.
All right. Well,
let's
good.
wrap
We'll
it
talk
up.
boat stock next time. Prison food.
Prison food, boat stock, and fucking, yeah, that's it.
That's episode 66.
It will be 66.
God bless and good night.
Jay Dodson, you're coming up, buddy.